Ladies and gentlemen, where am I, you just might ask? Well, I am here at the world famous Devils Bowl Speedway with Lanny Edwards. Sir, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am doing just fine. Thank you for asking. So, who are the original owners of the Devils Bowl Speedway?
It was moved out here in '67 by a man named Roy Carter. Then the guy named Cotton Farmer bought it, run it for a year or two, and then my dad bought it in '72.
And how did Devils Bowl Speedway come into existence?
Well, it was over on John West Road. It was no rock pit, rock quarry. Had an S in the back straightaway, and guys just got their old junkers out there and drove them back in the old junker days. So it just evolved from there. When they went building their own frames and tube frames and stuff like that, that's when they needed a new facility. They moved it out here.
Exactly how large is the Devils Bowl Speedway?
They call it a half mile, but it's a half mile on the outside. Probably more like a 3/8 on the inside. So it races like a little under a half mile.
And what is the difference between a limited modified and a modified?
Motors, basically. Little suspension. Modifieds are a little more sophisticated on the suspension. But limited modifieds, they got a limited motor on them. Try to keep the costs down on them. We have about 150, 200 limited modifieds in the Metroplex. So it's a pretty affordable way to race, but still it's pretty fast. And other than that, you can get your street stock or something like that and start racing, but you're not going to go as fast. And you got fenders. Most guys don't like race cars with fenders.
And who are some of the top drivers in the modifieds and limited modifieds here at the Devils Bowl Speedway?
Modifieds, we have Troy Taylor, we have Patrick Daniels. Guy, you put me on the spot. Phil Pott, Charlie Brown, Bobby Ruffin. It goes on and on. Tonight here at the Devils Bowl, we have the Tom Series modifieds, and there'll be a lot of the fastest in this area be here tonight. So there's a lot of guys.
Can you elaborate on any upcoming events?
No, not really. ASCS, that's the 360 sprint cars. They'll be here next week. There'll be about 40 sprint cars there. They're over at TMS tonight. Other than that, wing modifieds, we run them about once a month. So.
And recently, Martin Edwards bought RPM Speedway in Crandall. Is there anything you'd like to say about that?
Well, the family owns these speedways, and we bought them. He runs that one over there. I run this one here. We do all the work. He does all the work over there. I do all the work over here on the track maintenance. It's a family business. You know, one day they're talking about 190 coming through here, and so we like racing. We had to get another place, so we bought Crandall.
190, what is that?
That's Highway 190, George Bush Highway. It's supposed to come right through here. Wipe it out.
And for new race fans and returning race fans, when can they come and see the racers here and the racers at RPM?
Well, they were Friday and Saturday night. Friday night over at RPM, we start about 8 o'clock. Saturday night we start here. After the races, we'll open the gates and people can go in the pits, meet their favorite racer, and get their flag signed, T-shirt signed, whatever.
And where can they find pricing information if they can't make it down here to your windows?
We're all over the web, man. Just check us out at devilsbowl.com.
Phone number?
972-222-2421.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. This has been a Bell to Bell Productions interview at the world famous half-mile Devils Bowl Speedway. I'm Sean Monk. This is Lanny Edwards,